Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at Apollo. If you want to get Apollo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star, the only way to get him right now is spending $40. $40 will give you a 5-star gold Apollo. I think that's 40 million coin. I need commas, I can't tell. And 20 of the Rocky loot pulls 1,000 shards. But if you want Apollo and you don't have him, that's the only way you can get him. So I'm not here to tell you whether it's worth it or not. I don't know your budget. Please don't ask that in the comments. I will show you what he can do, and then you can decide if it's worth it to you. Right? That fair? Okay, so his trainer has been buffed. It is a very good trainer. It is the best of its kind trainer already, and it was buffed. So let's take a look at that first. There's a few things to get out of the way. Legendary Link, 10% gems more damage. The stock Rocky gear. The trainer's been buffed at 6-star gold. Moves that cause bleed will do 200% more bleed instead of the 150%. He is by far the best bleed trainer before the buff. He's by far the best after the buff. So if having the bleed trainer is worth $40 to you, then he is worth picking up for you. Okay? I do have the moment unlocked on the CC account, my account too for that matter, but it does not affect the builds you're going to see here. All the builds I'm going to show you, the moment won't do anything for him, okay? So you don't need to worry about the moment. If you want the moment, you spend $100 on the portal, and you get the moment. So Rocky, I think, is 20 bucks. So you get Apollo and Rocky, your $60 there towards your moment. Another 40 bucks gets you the moment on top of it, if you want that. Not me encouraging you to do that, simply stating the facts. At least you know what you're paying for, and it's not RNG. That's what I can say about these events. First moveset, I should probably put the right thing in for you. This is going to be for people that don't have 17k Santa. I will say also, if you want to use him as a fighter, unless you have a Piper plate and at least a 50% gem damage strap, I wouldn't bother thinking about him as a fighter, right? If you have a Piper plate and if you have a nice strap, then you can think about it and you'll see the damage that he can do as you have a little bit nicer things, as in trainers, mainly 17k Santa, right? So this is 100% strap, maxed out yellow move damage metal. That's not going to add a ton, but the Piper plate is the key for his build, 100%. Without a Piper plate, he's not going to be a fighter for you. Whenever you make 4 more pyro gems, increase all your gem damage by 100%, your yellow gem damage by 500% for 1 turn. Now, the moves, the buffed move, let's cover that first. Fancy footwork. Now it also increases your yellow gem damage by 50% for 1 turn. Might not sound big, but it really is. If you watched my top build for Apollo that I did not that long ago because I was doing Piper plate stuff, you probably saw what he could hit for. He hits significantly harder now. You do not need a drip plate to hit hard with him now. That's the good news. So body blow, 5 MP, black move, low charge, which is awesome. 361k damage, choose a 2x3 area to swap into yellow gems. Fancy footwork, deal 200k damage and choose a 6x1 area to make into pyro gems. This procs the Piper plate, which by now you should know when you make pyro gems increases your yellow gem damage by 500% and all your gem damage by 100%. And then they turn yellow when broken by you. Then you deal another 200k damage, increase your yellow gem damage by 200%, 50%, not 200. Finisher, crowd-pleasing finale, 10 MP, deal 669k damage, choose 8 gems to destroy. That's going to allow us to destroy all the pyro gems. Entourage, if you don't have 17k Santa, is definitely not that. It is definitely this. Woods will get you loaded and feud because it's a 5 MP, so that's great. Cena gives you 45% yellow gem damage, and yellow moves start with 2 more MP. So your yellow would start with 2, your turn gives you 3, a 2x3 area gives you 6 for 9, so you need Rikishi so you can get enough MP to load your finisher. And then Braun Strowman for yellow gems do 30% more damage. Alright, he's silver. We're going to go against silver rock. Again, the moment does nothing for this build at all. So your gameplay loop is super simple. No perks on this account, so you're looking at what it would look like in feud. You just drop your 2x3. And then you drop your pyros. We're going to go over here. Our yellow gems now after the buff, 441k a piece. This is at silver, so you basically can double this. I do have a big Santa on this account, so it's worth noting. Also worth knowing and noting is that if you have hollow stars and not max levels, he will hit much less than this. You do need to do those. That's 19 million gem damage, or 38 million gem damage approximately at gold. Probably more like 40, 42. I'll run it one more time for you because this is fast. So you could expect, without Santa, at gold, assuming you fill your stars and stuff, let's call it 40 because your Santa is lower. You could expect about 40 million at gold with max levels filled stars with this moveset and this trainer set. But that's with 100% strap and a Piper plate. A 50 probably take like 2-3 million off. A 20%, and like Fury 1s take a good like 5 million off approximately of the damage. If you want to know about what you'll hit, then that'll tell you, right? Okay. There you go. So that's that moveset. Now, if you have 17k Santa, you can hit a whole heck of a lot harder. Okay? Same moveset. We are changing the trainers. Kofi, Woods, and 17k Santa is what you'll need, right? Because the buff is loaded, I'm calling it the buff, and this gives you 6 MP, you can hit it twice. Also, get that last column to blow up, so get 6 more yellow gems, which are beefy. Oh yeah, pre-buff again, here's the yellows, 112k. So you'll do it like this. $447k. I don't like my options very much, but we're good. Now this will proc the Piper a second time, and you will see, boom, 968k. Then you just blow up the board for the W. Again, this is at silver. You can click the buttons, which I can't. That was 45 million. That would be 90 million at gold. It does have cascade risk. It is a few clicks and animations, but obviously it's very good. Now, one final thing, and this is going to turn a few people off. I'm doing due diligence here, though. You can add one more thing and have it be safer. Safer and faster. You guys know I'm about safer and faster. So I will show this to people, and don't get mad at me when I show it because I showed the other stuff first, please. We're going to also swap the choose move out because that's going to slow us down. Yes, you could keep it in. I know, before anyone comments, I know what we could just do what we just did and hit even harder. I know I could hit harder. I'm not trying to hit harder. I'm trying to hit faster and safer. And I'm sure everybody is ahead of me on what I'm going to put on here. Whenever you activate a black move, make 7 random gems into multiply gems of strength 7. The notorious drip plate. We have both yellow moves loaded to start, right? With Braun 4 MP, Kofi 4 MP is 8, our turn gives us 9, Santa gives us 10. Now, there's a few different ways you can do this. I can tell you that the one time I hit the black move first, 4 of my multiply gems went in the bottom. So what I've been doing is this way. And then this. And I really should have put it over here and kept this spot open in case it went there. Exactly like that. But this worked out fine. There's 2 of them. So we only miss 1 multiply. The yellows are hitting for over 3 million, the yellow multiplies. So this is missing 1, but we have an extra destroy. So what that means is we can at least get the purple multiply. Like so. And that's 38 million. So you're going to be close to 80 million when you're going to do more than 80 million when you catch it. And that's fast, safe, and easy, which is great, right? So I did want to show it. I'll do it one more time without the talking, and then we will call that good for Apollo. Leaving it here because there's 3 yellows on this spot to potentially get multiplies, which are big damage, and black gems, so that's good. And here you can see what happens with how hard it hits when you catch all of them, and get a really nice board to boot. But fast, safe, easy. You know I like that. 44 million, 88 million at gold. So there you go. That's your buffed Apollo with the trainer, and different ways you can run him depending on what you have. Again, don't ask me if he's worth $40. I can't make that decision for you. This is your chance to get him. At least he's being sold outright, and you know up front exactly what it will cost you. So love it or hate it, at least there's that. So Apollo, 40 bucks. Is that worth it to you? Let me know in the comments. Do you have him already? Are you going to get him? Are you like, nah, fam, way too much for me? And what do you think of the buff on him? Do you like it? Are you going to use him? Etc. So thanks for watching, guys. Good luck out there. I love the Rocky cards, and I'm not trying hard not to influence anyone one way or the other. I don't know that I will go back to using Apollo, but it is nice to have him buffed, because I do really, really enjoy these cards.